Good morning. Srini Dadi from Dadi Cryptos. Um, Today is Wednesday, November 15th, from sunny California. The sun is about to come out of the clouds. It's about 7:30 in sunny California in the Irvine Newport Beach area. Okay, so real quick, I got about 10 minutes. Let me see what I can quickly cover in the 10 minutes. Lot of good updates. So I thought I'll do a quick one before I head to work. So as you know, we have been looking at the Bitcoin price. It's zooming up. Um, it has been doing really good since yesterday afternoon, where it took off maybe around the 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock Pacific time, and ever since then it's zoomed up over close to, I think, from 6,400 all the way now to 7,200. So that's close to what. Uh, yeah, it's close to 10%. So which is very good considering the markets and all the FUD and all the scare that's going on in the market, especially from first from the SegWit2x, then with Bitcoin Cash, and then with some minor news from China. So what this all demonstrates is that Bitcoin is very resilient, and the support that it has from the community is very strong, and the investor base is very high and very strong for Bitcoin. So I'll share some of the live prices as we go. Give me a moment. And so we'll as usual, we'll start with our front page, which is daddycryptos.com. By now, if you have seen my videos, you should be knowing about this. So I won't take too much time on this, but I'll go through the updates. So if you are new, you click on the sign up button and it will sign you up with Coinbase to get started, and you'll get $10 free BTC Bitcoin for going through this link. If you like what you see, here is my donate button. This is the trend that I was talking about. As you can see, since around 4 o'clock or so yesterday evening Pacific time, it's zoomed up, and this was as of 3 hours back, which is maybe around 4 o'clock Pacific early morning when I woke up. I took the screenshot. It was around the 772. Okay, so very nice. As you can see, it is over the 12-hour moving average, which is bullish. Okay, whenever it's over the red line, it is bullish, and it's continuing to be bullish. It's way over the red line, but I'm sure the uptrend is bullish, so the red line way is extending that way. Okay. This chart tells you the story. So this is Bitcoin. And this was the peak where it was at 7.9, came down to 5.7, and that was kind of where the resistance level are at 5.7. Very good. Actually, this is 1 hour candle. It went up and came down again to 5.7 twice. So that demonstrates that there's a good support at 5.7, and since then it took off. So the trend is upwards. I talked about head and shoulder. So this is one, this is the second, this is the third. So this is not doing its next head and shoulder. So I'm guessing it will go like this and go up, maybe 8K, between 8K and 10K, come back later. Okay. So for now, it is doing this wrap. That's a pattern it is. So this is Bitcoin Cash. It went up, zoomed up, and came down. And it is also doing its head and shoulder. So if it continues, then it should come down to this 600, and then it should come down to 300 before it takes off. Or maybe it should come to at least to this level of 600 where it had the support and it zoomed up and then again go. So it is in the downward trend, as you can see. Okay. So look at all these at your convenience. This is a night chart. Yeah, these are the top 10 altcoins from market cap and the pricing. So there were a few good greens. And Bitcoin was up 10. So Bitcoin is up about 10%. Then the other big ones are Litecoin 6%. The IoT, Internet of Things, this guy is really doing good at 65 cents, or it is up 22%. There could be a small minor correction due anytime because it's gone up too quickly. Dash had gone up from 300 odd to 450. So it's now actually in the downward. This was from 3 hours back. Right now, I think it's around the 350. So the correction was long overdue, and it's doing that now. And Ripple is doing good. Is growing slowly. The 3%, 4% is a good slow growth. And if you know Ripple, it is extremely slow in its movement. But it's a good one to hold stable. Okay. Let's look at what's going on with the live Bitcoin pricing. Let me zoom out a bit. Okay, so Bitcoin right now at 7,212. It's pretty good. As you can see this right, look at the candles. This was the one that I was talking about yesterday. Came down a little bit overnight, and then it steadied. This was yesterday, sorry, this was day before. The big ride that it had, $900 right. And then this is another 500-600 from 666 all the way till 66 to 72. So it's about $600 right since yesterday afternoon. Okay, so it's kind of settling down around the 7,200, and as you can see, it is above the red line, which is a 12-day moving average, and it is going to go up. Will it touch 8,000 today? Not sure, but will it touch in the near future? Yes, that's where it is projecting towards. Maybe before this weekend for sure. Okay, maybe as soon as tomorrow or later today, but I would think there will be some resistance levels here around the 7677 before it touches 8. Okay, let's look at what's going on with. And as you know, Ethereum was doing well till yesterday. In the last 3 days, it moved from about 10% from 10 to 98 or so to 329. But because Bitcoin is going up, I think the funds are getting moved to Bitcoin. Same goes to Litecoin. It was around the 64, but it's still relatively stable. Okay, so that's kind of where things are. Market capitalization real quick. So Bitcoin 120 billion, followed by Bitcoin Cash at 20 billion, Ethereum at 31 billion, Litecoin 3, Ethereum Classic 1, Mr. Dcash. Dcash has been doing heavy marketing. I think there is more like I said, it is coming down. There's a lot of hyper marketing going on with Dcash for whatever reason. And then Monero came down a bit. Zcash is good. So these are the top 10. And this is from the Bitfinex. This is what what is going on in the Asian markets, where the prices are a little different. Generally, they are a bit lower than the US. So as you can see, Bitfinex, Bitcoin is 7180, Bitstamp it is 7212, Bitstamp is Korea, Bitfinex is in Hong Kong, BTC China. Right now they're not trading. OKCoin is in China. It's based in that Chinese thing. This is in yuan, and then Litecoin and Bitfinex is 62. Okay, OKCoin for Litecoin in Chinese currency is 340. So so everything is kind of in the green, which is a good day, positive day for Bitcoin. Again, let's look at the live pricing. I mean, cryptos in general are green, as you can see. There are very few coins except the Bitcoin Cash, which is lower than the Dcash Bitcoin Gold. These were all zooming up when Bitcoin was lower. So obviously, when Bitcoin is going up, folks are coming back to Bitcoin. Okay, so I would say that Bitcoin Cash, Dcash, Bitcoin Gold, they're hedges to Bitcoin. So when Bitcoin goes up, they go down, and when Bitcoin goes down, because Bitcoin is the leading indicator, everything else is lagging. Meaning Bitcoin makes the move, and the rest are in the are reacting to it. Okay, so Bitcoin is always the leading indicator for the cryptos, no matter who says what and whatever you hear in the blog. Okay, all these cryptos are there just because of Bitcoin. The way they're moving up is only because of Bitcoin. Okay, otherwise their actual real prices will be something different. Anyway, that's my views. None of this is financial advice. You do your own due diligence, and we'll go from there. It's time for me to stop this and go to work, and we'll catch up. So I'll stop my sharing. Okay. So enjoy your rest of your day, and have a great morning and or evening wherever you are, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay. See you from sunny California. Bye.